Because every athlete deserves to be treated like a pro. Henry Ford Sports Medicine.
At Michigan First Mortgage, we believe a home is more than just four walls. It's endless possibilities, where relationships are strengthened and next steps are taken. It's a place to call your very own, where you can create new traditions and welcome family with open arms. And at Michigan First, it's at the heart of everything we do. Let us help you discover the possibilities of home.
From our very first breath, curiosity is why we question everything through barrages of whys and how comes. It now needs the tools to will its vision into existence. Tools that will forever allow curiosity to obscure the line between technology and magic. Be curious. Make magic. Lawrence Technological University.
Chevy Silverado has what it takes to do it all. With a TurboMax engine and a 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Any truck can help you make a living. This one helps you build a life. Chevy Silverado.
Or GM employees with a current eligible lease can get this Silverado for $299 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Farmington Hills Ice Arena for the season opener for Lawrence Tech women's ice hockey. The Blue Devils are starting their second ever season after having their inaugural season with a record of 5 wins and 3 losses. Tonight is the home opener as they welcome in the Panthers of Davenport University. Thank you for joining us on the Lawrence Tech Sports Network. John Snow with you on the call for this one. This women's ice hockey team in their second ever season underneath the leadership of Greg Moore. It was a decision made back in November of 2020 in which Greg Moore was the leader of this newly acquired program for Lawrence Tech Athletics. Moore originally was an assistant to the men's hockey program back at the University of Providence in Great Falls, Montana. Leading that team to a bunch of Mountain West Conference championships and a number of West regions in ACHA Division II. Just about set underway. Blue Devils and the Panthers. Second season underway. Little dump in pass, giving chase. That one's reversed around the backside of the goal. Good hit along the boards. That one be able to clear it out for the moment. Leading the way, it is Buka. Sends it along the boards. Kept in. Lawrence Tech with a near takeaway, but the Panthers are able to reset for the moment. That one's set back up. That one's going to be dumped up in front. No icing. Play resumes. Buka sends it on the far side for Schroeder. Pass towards center ice. That was blocked. Buka was able to regain it. Quick change off the bench. Hildebrand off the bench. Leads it in, centering shot it, and was blocked in front by Fennessy. Battle for it along the boards as a loose puck. Hildebrand, battle for possession. That one kept in by Skinner. And that one taken away by DiMaggio. Little dump in, loose underneath, and it's cleared out. Again, no icing. DiMaggio giving chase, and that one was kicked away by Anderson. A near shot attempt. DiMaggio was able to keep it in. Anderson lost a stick, tried to kick it with the skate. McQueen giving chase. That was a shot towards the net, but was blocked in front. Panthers are able to regain it. Buka. That was a takeaway up front. Quick shot in. The save made by Templeton. Sophia Budberger with a near takeaway and a near goal for Lawrence Tech for the moment. That shot was blocked in front by Courtney. Blue Devils are able to maintain within their own offensive zone. Buckberger. Dumped into Ortega. A shot in. And Templeton trying to put the glove on it, and she will so. So good offensive start for Lawrence Tech. Forcing in on Dana Templeton, a senior from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Couple more changes off the bench for both teams. Lawrence Tech only had a total of 8 players last year, and now has expanded their roster up to 12. Schroeder sends that towards the far side, giving chases McQueen, and ran into a good hit put on by Basha. Buka leads it ahead. McQueen takes it right back, a quick shot in. Templeton had to go down, and that one nearly missed. Just able to go through that opening. Buka sent that one behind Bizarre. Another takeaway for Ortega. Sent back up to McQueen. It was off her stick. A battle for a loose puck. And it's going to be run back by Davenport. Another one loose. Brought in by Fennessy. Taken away by Hildebrand. Now up is Gabby Basha. A battle of sticks. Puck is still loose along the boards. Sent back. Now the open opportunity comes by for Athena Chapman. Now was slowed down. Able to keep it in was Ava Jacob. Anderson giving chase towards the boards. Pass up by Zam. He got past her. Kept in by Jacob again. Quick shot, a high one, and the save is made by Templeton. Good hit by Buckberger along the boards. Anderson, lead up pass for Zam, and again, another dump in by Jacob. Ava Jacob playing some hard-nosed defense. Jacob with a quick one-timer, and she scores! Ava Jacob puts it in, and Lawrence Tech strikes first to open up their second ever season. Give all the credit to Ava Jacob. Sophomore computer science major from Chesterfield, Michigan. Gets her first goal of the season. Jacob protecting the blue line. Had 2 stops and quickly puts it in, and it's 1-0 Blue Devils. Blue Devils' official record last year was 3-3, even though playing a total of 8 games. Davenport looking for a quick goal in response. Save made by Hart. Puck still loose. And they will blow the whistle dead. Rachel Hart with the stop, as Davenport was looking for a rather quick response. Rachel Hart, the starting goalie for Lawrence Tech, a sophomore mechanical engineering major from Edgewood, New Mexico. 3-3 record last year, only allowing 22 goals and making 173 saves last year of those 8 games. That one loose in front. That one was able behind the net. Good control there by Caitlin Moreland. Moreland good reach up, trying to hit DiMaggio. DiMaggio bring it up, past the blue line. Dump in around the boards. McQueen. Off the stick, or off the skates rather, of Athena Chapman. Goes back into the Lawrence Tech zone. Quick change off the bench of Davenport, and they will get the puck right back. That one was off the stick of McQueen. That one's off the glass over the official, and that appeared to hit the net, so it's out of play. Davenport is underneath the leadership of Madison Smitty-Sabak. And it was back in the summer of 2021 in which Smitty joined the coaching staff and became the brand new head coach. Davenport is coming off a rather interesting season as to basically they did not win a single game. They went 0-22, so they're hoping for a turnaround with a lot of returning players and a few additions along the way. Lawrence Tech looking to expand. Another quick shot, and that one's high over the net. Trying to catch off guard, that was Jordan Beavis. Back goes Sarah Benson. Slowed down by Rachel Hart. That pass was cut in front. A near takeaway by Gabby Basha. And again, another change for the Panthers, as we are actually in a power play for Lawrence Tech. Little dump in. Templeton had to go down with the leg. Katie Kosteroff, the sophomore out of Brighton, is in the box for the penalty. So with a 1-0 lead, Lawrence Tech will look to add on. Good stick work by Buckberger. Dumps it back for Ortega. Quick shot in, and they score! Sophia Buckberger with the power play goal, and it's 2-0 Blue Devils. Only 1 minute into the power play. Buckberger, the senior from Oakville, Ontario, adds on the second and gets her first of the season. Lawrence Tech with a scoring parade almost about 2 minutes into, as correction, back in the 8-minute marker of this first period. Buck trying to dump it in, send it towards the net. That one kept in past the blue line. Quick shot off the glove of Hart, and a miss on the putback attempt by Bazar. So Panthers really trying to get the response. And this will be icing. And we will go back the other way. Back into the LTU zone. So 2-0 Lawrence Tech. And after each of the goals, Davenport has been able to work their way deep within the Blue Devils zone and at least put a shot on goal, or at least put a hard attempt to. And Alyssa Buzar, a graduate student from Roseville, Michigan, had a clear open shot and just whiffed on the stick-on puck connection. 13-16 left to go. Anderson thought about it, and now Abigail Hildebrand. Face-off won by Lawrence Tech. Ortega off the glass. Anderson was able to keep it inside the blue line for the moment. Teresa DiMaggio, great stick work around. Through two defenders, shot in, it was wide. That one got past the stick of Ortega. Oh, it was a 2-on-1, but a wide pass to Kosterov. Battle along the boards. Anderson able to keep it from crossing the blue line. A little dump in. That was deflected in front and went high over the net. Sent back to Ainsley Skinner. Another shot in. A save made by Hart. DiMaggio sends it in off the stick of Templeton. Sent back around the boards. Waiting for it is Kosterov. Kept in for the moment. Moving around like a pinball game. Still a battle for possession. Still maintained within the Davenport zone. A good takedown by Jordan Beebus. A near takeaway in front by Buckberger. Daria Paklina was able to dump it in. Dumped in around the walls. Davenport looks to regain. Sent in towards center ice. A good stick away by Buckberger. Able to dump it off to Chapman. Chapman got jammed up along the boards by Buca. Dumped in behind the net. Chased down by Benson. She reverses it. Ava Jacob has one of the two goals so far for Lawrence Tech. Quickly on it was Kathleen Fennessy. Fennessy in a chase with Buca gives way to Schroeder. A good trio of passing sets up Kara DeWeer, and the whistle blows for offsides. So the Panthers were on the approach of putting one across the board, and we will go back the other way. Davenport University, the GLIAC, Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. And for this hockey program, and it's face-off won by Lawrence Tech. Panthers are a part of the ACHA Division I side of the women's division. Lawrence Tech being part of Division II. Anderson tried to go for a crowd, was able to get a shot off. And a great save put on by Hart. Rachel Hart has been tested quite a bit early on in this first period, as Davenport looks to break the scoreboard. Sent far along the boards. Anderson was not able to keep it in play. It's a loose puck. Jordan Beebus slows down the edges but lost the handle. Kept in by Chapman on a good hard hit. Still a good battle for possession. Anderson comes away with it. Katie Anderson dumps it in. Another quick line change for Davenport. Pinned up along the wall. Quick shot. Hart had to go down with the leg. trying to get it past the blue line, and they do so. And now Buckberger with another opportunity. Quick shot, and the save made by Templeton. So a face-off within the Davenport zone. Lawrence Tech looking very efficient early on. And if it was one thing that definitely helps them out, it's the depth on their bench. So this year, the added additions to their roster. McQueen sends it back. That one's off the glass. DiMaggio takes it away. Good save made by Templeton as DiMaggio looks for the backhand. Lost the handle, able to regain it. Another quick shot that was deflected in front by Fennessy. And now an open opportunity, Sydney Buca. Make that Gabby Basha. Basha, a quick shot and a good save made by Hart. Rachel Hart collecting the saves as the clock winds down. You're down to 9:07 left to go. Opening night for the women's ice hockey season. Right here in the LTU Sports Network. Both men's teams will be in action shortly enough. Both the Division I and Division III teams who put on pretty good, impressive seasons. They go as far as they could. That one got through the legs of Chapman, and this will be icing. And we go back the other way. Second icing for Lawrence Tech. Davenport looks to take advantage. Face off from the near side. Anderson could not keep it past the blue line. Now it's a skating battle for it. Anderson is able to regain the full control. Got through Chapman. Sent back towards center ice. That's Lawrence Tech had to make sure they weren't offsides. Picked up by Ainsley Skinner. Skinner got tangled up. Gives way to Kosterov. She lost the handle on that one. And now knocked down in front by Abby Courtney, but at a retreat for the potential offsides. Knocked down by Fennessy. Sends it over to Moreland. McQueen along the boards, and had that one taken away. That was deflected on front of the shot attempt by Courtney. Ortega got pinned up, was able to dump it in. Slowed down by Buca. Abby Courtney sends it in, but this will be icing. First icing for Davenport. And we go back the other way for Lawrence Tech. 7:37 left to go in this first period. 2-0 in favor of Lawrence Tech. A goal put on by Ava Jacob, and one goal put on by Sophia Buckberger. Buckberger is a transfer student from Gannon University and biomedical engineering major. If there's one thing that Lawrence Tech definitely got was a few good transfers and a good opening freshman class. That one chased down by Sarah Benson. Able to dump it back in. No icing on this one. Buca is able to chase it down. Had to reverse it, and now Athena Chapman looks to regain control. A loose puck underneath. Quick shot that was deflected in front. Knocked down underneath, and a save made by Templeton. Buckberger was bidding for another goal. Panthers again with another quick line change. A good hit, solid along the boards. And this will be a penalty coming up. I mean, we'll see who it's on. And it will be Alyssa Buzar, graduate student of Roseville, Michigan. And so for the second time early on in this game, Lawrence Tech will be on the power play. Lawrence Tech last year had a total of 7 power play goals throughout that entire short season. That one got past Benson. Davenport's able to clear it for the moment. Showing good pressure. Hildebrand tried to pressure up. Low dump pass to Benson. That one was deflected on the pass to DiMaggio. Hildebrand's able to knock it loose. Loose puck up for grabs. Jacob. Her pass got deflected in front. She throws it towards the net. She wanted a penalty, and they're going to get a penalty. So Lawrence Tech will have the double man advantage as Ainsley Skinner it appears they probably made a substitute for the penalty. As I stand corrected, both Ainsley Skinner and Alyssa Buzar are into the penalty box. And we got a timeout called on the ice. And so we'll take a short break. We will come back to the action right after this timeout. So the timeout taken by Davenport as they find themselves down a 5-on-3 situation. 1:22 left in the first power play to Alyssa Bazar. And a full 2 minutes charge to Ainsley Skinner. Lawrence Tech looks to add on with a Hughes golden opportunity. They go perimeter to perimeter. Buckberger, a quick shot in. Save made by Templeton. Loose puck underneath. And another great save by Templeton. Dana Templeton has definitely been so solid thus far despite the 2 goals given up. And Valeria Ortega was closest nearby to try to put a stick on it. That one's sent back towards the line. Jacob, who has one of the 2 goals. One-timer shot was deflected in front. Buckberger thought about it, got tangled up in front, and Buckberger puts it in. First second of the day. Sophia Buckberger makes it 3-0. Lawrence Tech on the second power play goal. .538 left to go. So Davenport will regain one of the penalties. It will still be a power play regardless of the situation. Sophia Buckberger with 2 goals and 2 power play goals. Pinned up along the boards. Both teams trying to jab it free. Jacob trying to regain it along the net. 1 minute left to go in the remaining penalty. That was to Skinner. DiMaggio, full head of steam, brings it up. around the backside of the net. Good puck control, gives it back to Jacob. A quick timer, and that was just wide. That one got past the blue line. DiMaggio will have to chase it down. DiMaggio again trying to get through two defenders. Puck was knocked loose and taken back by Hildebrand. Hart has to go down. He has to put the glove on it. Able to let the play go. Whistle. They did not whistle it dead. 15 seconds left to go in the power play. Shot in, and another save made by Hart, and she will have to smother it for the time being. Sydney Buca was trying to pull a fast one and get the shorthanded goal to try to help Davenport's cause. They try to crack the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Buca trying to dump it in towards the boards. This will most likely run out the power play, and it will. So Davenport back to full strength. Loose puck underneath, and this one is able to get across the blue line, and it will almost be icing. Bouncing puck up for grabs. Klugberger around the backside of the net. Reverses it. Now loose underneath. Chapman trying to send it towards the middle. And good cut in front by Schroeder. And now Kosaroff looking to add on to the Davenport cause. Good shoving match along the boards. Anderson trying to cut in front. Save made by Hart. And did it cross the line? And they're going to count the goal. Katie Anderson gets Davenport on the board. It's now 3-1. Rachel Hart initially made the save with the pad, but it's somehow sneaked underneath. And Katie Anderson is able to find the Panthers to the back of the net for the first time this season. Anderson had 2 goals last year and 2 assists. So now it's 3-1. Davenport's able to get one of the goals back. McQueen trying to send it in. A leg stop by Hildebrand. DiMaggio trying to put it in. She got a stick from behind. Quick shot on the one time, and it's high over the net. Jacob was able to keep it from crossing the line. Skinner trying to send it back where it came from, and just got underneath the skate of Jacob. And now Benson will have to go on the retreat. Got taken away for the moment. The call was offsides, and so the faceoff will come back towards near center ice. Both these teams will be facing off again tomorrow afternoon around 3:30 when they go out to Grand Rapids to the Patterson Ice Center. Cut in front by Buca. A variety of players went down on the tie. Bugberger giving chase. Pressured by Schroeder. Sent behind the net. Chapman giving chase. Kept in by Jacob. Sent inside. Bibas. And save made by Templeton on the backhand attempt. That one kept in. Buca is able to send it over near the bench. Bugberger has to reverse engines. Knocked down by the leg of Moreland. Moreland got pressured by 2 Davenport players. And that one sent back up. Abby Courtney trying to get past Kaylin Moreland. Another quick line change for the Panthers. trying to hopes in response of now they find themselves down by 2, but an open takeaway. Gabby Basha shot in. That was off the leg of Moreland. Sent along the boards, but it skipped out of play off the glass. Face off within the LTU zone with 1:09 remaining in a 3-1 game. 2 goals on the day so far for Sophia Buckberger. And first goal early on was via Ava Jacob. Face off on the far side. Anderson, mishandle on the shot attempt. Open opportunity. Kathleen Fennessy thought about it for the moment. Loose puck underneath. Anderson had to go down to the knees. Regained by Fennessy. Fennessy for a player, trying to put on a quick shot, and it was knocked loose. Basha, that one got knocked down by Fennessy again. Puck still remains loose. It's picked up by Sienna Rades. Shot save made by Hart. .38 seconds left to go. Been a very entertaining first period of play between both these teams. Jacob trying to sit along the boards, cut in front by Buca. Dumped in, knocked down. Another battle for it. That one sent towards the net. Save made by Hart. Controlled there by Sarah Benson, trying to send it away. And this will be icing, and they will blow the whistle. Clock stops with 13 seconds left to go, and faceoff will be back inside the LTU zone. Davenport got on the board via the Katie Anderson goal. Cuts the deficit down to 2. Quick shot. Save made by Hart. Another one sent into the glove of Hart. And we'll have one more face-off before the end of the period with 3.8 seconds left to go. Davenport has kept putting on the variety of shots right at Rachel Hart. As you mentioned, sophomore from Edgewood, New Mexico. That shot was blocked in front, and that will do it for the final seconds of the first period. Lawrence Tech with the opening 3 spot. 2 goals put on by Sophia Buckberger, and the 1 goal added on by Ava Jacob. 2 coming via off the power play, then the 1 by Katie Anderson. A total of 9 shots put in by Lawrence Tech and a total of 11 shots put in by the Panthers. So in about 15 minutes, we will be coming back for the second period of play between Lawrence Tech and Davenport. Welcome back, everybody, for the second period between Lawrence Tech and Davenport University. Tonight's women's action to open up the season, the 2023 and 2024 season for both these teams. Davenport trying to improve from last year's season, where they did not record a single win. Lawrence Tech trying to extend their program far side and just out of the reach of Beavis. 3-1 scores. Lawrence Tech at 3-0 lead early on. Then Katie Anderson put one in for Davenport, and that's where we're at this point. That one's be able to dump in. Giving chase is Ortega. And this will be icing, and we go back the other way. An early icing puts Davenport in prime scoring position as we head back towards the LTU zone. Ava Jacob got the first goal for Lawrence Tech, first goal of the season on a pretty good wrist shot. And then 2 goals put in by Sophia Buckberger, and both those were on power plays. Lawrence Tech last year had 7 total power play goals. Face-off won by Lawrence Tech. Ortega had that one knocked down in front. Chapman, a little kickback. That one was able to be kept in front of the blue line. Ortega sends it up. Anderson with the pickup. Good skate work. Able to get it past. Zam had to go off her stick. That was blocked in front. Anderson again with the pickup. Trying to get it past the blue line, and she does so. Sent back by Moreland. And now DiMaggio with a chance. Teresa DiMaggio, she got tripped up, and this will be another power play coming for Lawrence Tech. Third power play of the game. And second one against Ainsley Skinner, a freshman out of Allendale, Michigan. She goes to the penalty box for the second time. Called up for the trip, as she definitely tripped up Teresa DiMaggio. DiMaggio, a graduate student with a master's degree in business administration. Originally from Shelby Township, Michigan, and a transfer from Trine University. So another great addition put on by the recruitment process. Battle for it along the boards. 2 players go down. Schroeder trying to clear it. Was knocked down in front by McQueen. DiMaggio sends it back to the line for Jacob. DiMaggio again. Sends it across. One-timer in. Save made by Templeton. Able to get it past. Zam on the chase along with Jacob. Jacob's able to clear, but nobody home for Lawrence Tech. Amy Zam able to take control, but that got through the stick of Abby Courtney. To the far side, Athena Chapman. Shot in, that was off the leg of Anderson. Now got off the stick of Buckberger. Puck still loose up for grabs. Send out to Benson. Dumped in behind the net. And that one got through all the way clear down the other end. A good clear put up by the Panthers. Penalty kill. Jacob. Sends it up for Beavis. Send over to the near side. Anderson and Chapman. Anderson got knocked down, so this will be a power play coming up for Davenport, their first power play opportunity. So for the remaining 24 seconds of the Skinner penalty, this will be 4-on-4 as Athena Chapman goes to the box. Panthers will try to create something out of this opportunity to cut into this 2-goal deficit. Moreland had a reverse engines, had to get it around Kosterov. And a near turnover, and it will be a quick dump in. Save made by Hart. That one sent out into no man's land. Picked up there by Buka. Power play continues for Davenport. Lawrence Tech trying to make it as hard as they can. Buka. Shot in, that was knocked down in front. Another loose puck, and another leg save, and that one hit off the side of the net. Another one up for grabs. That was again knocked in front by Ortega. Back to the line for Anderson. Slap shot, that one's just wide of the net. Sent back towards the middle, and Hart is trying to get it loose. It bucks underneath. Hart's still down, and it's cleared out for the moment. Buka trying to keep it in. Little chip shot. It was off the stick of Buckberger. Back to the line again. Anderson, another slap shot. Knocked down in front. Hart with the save. Puck still loose. And another great save by Hart. Rachel Hart with an acrobatic save. A little bit of redemption for Rachel Hart, as the first goal she allowed just got through her pads. And we do have a penalty on that save attempt. So now Lawrence Tech, for the remaining 35 seconds, it'll be 5-on-3. So for Davenport, this is probably their best case scenario, because it was back in the first period. It was a 5-on-3 in which Lawrence Tech scored their third goal, and courtesy of Buckberger. And we will have a timeout taken on the rink, timeout taken by Lawrence Tech. So Greg Moore wants to talk things over, and in the meantime, we will step aside and come back from this timeout. Back here out of the timeout taken by Lawrence Tech as they find themselves in a 5-on-3 situation. At least for the 35-second marker of the penalty to Athena Chapman. Davenport trying to cut into a 2-goal deficit. Good clear by Lawrence Tech to start. Jordan Bibas sends to the penalty box for the second player as a result of the great save put on by Hart. Quick shot. Hart has to hold on to it for the time being. Now 11 seconds remaining the 5-on-3. Jacob, DiMaggio, and Buckberger, two of the goal scorers. Good stick work by Jacob, a good knockdown by Skinner. That one sent back in, wide of the net. Now it's back to a regular power play formation, 5-on-4. Benson came off the bench, DiMaggio giving chase. A hard hit into the wall by Anderson. DiMaggio with a takeaway, and Anderson was able to set it free. Morgan Osborne had to dump it in. Benson able to slow things down. Tried to clear it, but missed. Take it away. Halstead shot in, and a save made by Hart. Rachel Hart has made some impressive stops and saves on this power play kill. Shot attempt by Hildebrand. So a rotation of 3 coming in for Lawrence Tech. 54 seconds left to go in the Panther power play. That one's knocked loose. Knocked down by Kostoff. And that one is cleared up to nearby center ice. Out of the reach of Basha. Kept in front by Ortega. Knocked down by Schroeder. Sends it behind for Kosterov. Sends it towards the middle. That one's loose in front, and Hart is able to make the glove stop. That one got off the leg, or skate rather, of Abby Courtney. .24 seconds left to go for the Davenport power play, their first power play of the game so far. Lawrence Tech trying to demolish their chances. Back to the line. Yuka, another save made by Hart. Ortega trying to get the clear chance. Able to get around Kostoff. Another loose puck up for grabs. Ortega got tangled up, went down. The whole bench wanted a penalty called and not going to get it. And another great penalty kill put on. LTU back to full strength. Quick shot in. That one hit off the leg of Buckberger. And that one's cleared away for the moment. No icing. A great penalty kill put on by Lawrence Tech. They were down. It was a 5-on-3 situation. And they worked it back to full strength. Abby Courtney able to get around 2 defenders. Had to dump it in. Good screen by Buckberger, allowing Ortega to gain control of the puck. That one's dumped in, but too far ahead. This will be icing, and we go back the other way. So just about 8 minutes into this second period. Remains a 3-1 game courtesy of Lawrence Tech. Their home opener. They've got a bigger roster this time around and more games to go for this season within the ACHA Division II side. Out of the reach is Zam. Back to the blue line. Battle for it along the boards. Marlin got hit from behind by Zam. Fennessy tried to clear it. Kept in by Skinner. That was a good shot, knocked in front. Now here's the opportunity for Buckberger. Trying to work her way around Anderson. She is brought down, and this will be another penalty coming up for Lawrence Tech. Another power play. About as clear as day. Katie Anderson brought down Sophia Buckberger, realizing the pressure coming on. So 4th total power play put on for Lawrence Tech. Or should I say 4th penalty issued to the Panthers. Last time around, it was a 5-on-3 situation. The goal made it 5-on-4. So Lawrence Tech looking to take advantage. Jacob, shot in off the stick of Buzar. That one's kept in. Dump back off for Jacob. A pass in front, it's a loose puck. That one's still loose in front. A battle for it. Buzar was able to get it past the blue line. Now DiMaggio had to hold up. Opportunity, Teresa DiMaggio, and it's just wide of the net. Kept in front by Chapman. Good stick work along the boards. Feeling the pressure of Schroeder. Sent back to the line for Jacob. Buckberger trying to weave her way in. Quick shot, save made by Templeton. 1 minute left to go in the Blue Devil power play. That one's dumped back off to Chapman. Sent towards the middle. Right there is Buzar to take it away. Sent back into the LTU zone. Hart has to try to clear it back. Feeling the pressure of Zam. Jacob, full head of steam, feeling sticks from behind. Jacob quickly in. Ran into the pressure of Osborne. And this one's taken back. Hildebrand, full head of steam, trying to cut her way around. Hold up her engines and ran it right into the wall. Basha. Davenport trying to make things interesting. Basha, quick shot is just wide. Benson trying to bring things up. Knocked down in front by Buzarp, and now a takeaway by Buckberger. Sent across, one-timer shot, and it's just high. Jordan B was bidding for that one. Davenport back to full strike. That one was deflected, and it was way up there in the rafters. Did not hit anything on the way down. And now it's a race for it. Coming in is Anderson, and lost the handle from behind. Anderson right out of the penalty box. Has to dump it in. Picked up by Caitlin Moreland. Sends it over to the far side for Ortega. She lost the handle. It's taken back by Abby Courtney. Courtney shot in. Save made by Hart, and she puts a glove on it. And so far throughout this second period, one shot on goal put on for Lawrence Tech. Davenport, they have done their best with the power play opportunities, putting on a total of 8 thus far. So both teams back to full strength. We're underneath the 10-minute point, halfway through this second period. Lawrence Tech holding on to a 3-1 lead. Davenport trying to make things even closer than what it is. Pinned against the wall. That's Chapman and Kostaroff. Abby Courtney in a good battle with DiMaggio, and DiMaggio is able to win it. Dumped off for Ava Jacob. Jacob working her way around. One time in. Save made by Templeton. Jacob bidding for her second of the game. Right into the breadbasket of Dana Templeton. Only the second shot on goal for Lawrence Tech so far in this second period. That one got past Benson. Benson sends it over to Jacob. That was deflected in front. A near barrage of players nearly ran into each other. Now a takeaway by Zam. One-timer blocked in front by Jacob. That one got a hurt. That was right off the leg. Jacob is down. Play resumes. Sent back to the line. Anderson. Crossover shot to Zam. Save made by Hart. And that one's cleared away. This will be icing. But in the case of Lawrence Tech, it's time off as Ava Jacob took an absolute shot off that slap shot right to the shin. Out comes the training staff for Lawrence Tech. 8:45 left to go. There has been a really good variety of shot blocks up in front by Lawrence Tech so far in this game. And that one was probably their best one, courtesy of Ava Jacob. Jacob literally sacrificing herself in a line of fire. Back to her feet. That's a good sign. Jacob, who had the first goal back in the first period for Lawrence Tech to start off the season on a hot note. And it was a long one from the blue line. Jacob's going to try to ride this one out. Goes to the bench for right now. So in our faceoff coming back within the Lawrence Tech zone. That one sent along the boards. Right there is Chapman. Got tangled up with Paklina. DiMaggio trying to work her way around quickly inside. That one's knocked in front. Off the stick of Templeton is now a race for it. Picked up by Moreland. Moreland able to work her way around to Weir. Knocked down by Anderson. Able to get it back towards center ice. Ortega nearly got hit along the boards. Dumped in. Benson got tripped on. Now she's down. Shot in, just wide. This goes the other way. No icing called. Lawrence Tech will have to try to get this out of their own zone. That one got through Ortega. That one kept in by Schroeder. Schroeder, quick shot. That was blocked in front. Another shot in. Save made by Hart. Alyssa Schroeder trying to get things even closer for the Panthers. That one got off the stick of Hildebrand. Picked up by Basha. That one's loose behind the net. Picked up by Ortega. And a good battle with Hildebrand. Quickly, shot went in. That one sent back towards center ice. In the middle for Gostarov. Taken away by Beavis. Battle for it along the boards. Arm goes up for another trip, and this will be another power play coming for Lawrence Tech, their fifth. And it will be Abigail Hildebrand to go to the box. Freshman player from Grand Rapids. Newest addition to the Panthers program. So fourth total power play issued to Lawrence Tech. Fifth penalty given against Davenport. Panthers were able to kill off the last penalty, the last power play. Quick shot, loose in front. Sent back to the line, Jacob, slap shot in. Save made by Templeton. Kept in by Benson. Puck loose in front. Fennessy able to corral it nearby the boards. Sends it back for Jacob, but that was cut in front. Osborne giving chase along with Benson. Benson reverses it back to Fennessy. Now takeaway, Abby Courtney. That one was off the stick of Jacob, lost her stick in the process. Hart has to put a glove on it and make a save. So the Panthers really putting a lot of pressure on Lawrence Tech with this power play with a man down. And give Davenport a total of 11 shots, matching their total from the first period, and we still got over 6 minutes left to go. Panthers have put their shot variety on Rachel Hart. Duca lost the handle. Open opportunity. Here's Buckberger. She already has two on the night. Trying to go for one more. Shot in. And there's the hat trick for Sophia Buckberger. 4-1. Lawrence Tech, and the third power play goal of the night for Buckberger. Just a beauty of the goal to make it 4-1 Lawrence Tech. Some impressive goals being scored here tonight, and give Sophia Buckberger the hat trick. So both teams back to full strength. Face-off's going to be won by Lawrence Tech. That one got through the legs of Osborne. A quick shot, trying to catch Hart off guard. Ortega's pinned up along the boards by Osborne. Buckberger sends it along. Zam has to reverse it back to the line for a Skinner. Back and forth between Skinner and Zam. That one shot just went wide. Back in front and right into the glove of Hart to make the save. Both teams will go for a full line change a bit. 5:29 left to go. Face off again, won by Lawrence Tech. This one is loose behind. Hildebrand with the takeaway, trying to reverse things around. Shot in front was knocked down. Puck is still loose, and it's DiMaggio who comes away with it. Teresa DiMaggio. Full head of steam, thought about the shot. Loose in front. Templeton's able to push it away. Tangled around, kept in front. Shot in. Another try, and a good save made by Templeton. Fennessy tried a backhand reverse shot. And right there was Templeton to make the leg stop. Another full line change for Davenport. One sub in for Lawrence Tech. Just underneath 5 minutes left to go on what's been a pretty good, entertaining second period. A lot of shots on goal, a lot of great penalty kills. That one sent around the boards. Kostaroff was able to dump it back into the LTU zone. Jacob sends it to DiMaggio. DiMaggio able to keep control for the moment. Quick shot by McQueen is just high over the net. Chapman able to dump it back off. Another bit of a trip up, no penalty called. Quick shot in by Jacob, another save made by Templeton. McQueen trying to keep it into the frame. Two players got tripped up, and there will be a penalty called. As by correction, waiting for Lawrence Tech to get back on their same side. Both officials had their hands up at the same time as right after that entanglement, almost looked like a penalty, but it was waiting for Lawrence Tech to get back before going off sides. Another quick takeaway, quick shot, and another great block in front. Ava Jacob again, sacrificing herself. Got hit in the shin, and that time a good stick save. Picked up by Sarah Benson. Good pass along the boards to Jordan Beatus. And that one's cut in front by Anderson. She has the lone goal for Davenport. That one's sent back in front. Nobody home for the Panthers. Dealt back. No icing on this one. Anderson with the retreat. That one got through. Open chance up in front. Quick shot and another great stop. This time by Kaylin Moreland. Puck loose, still in front, and another takeaway, this time by Buckberger. The LTU defense helped bailing out Rachel Hart. Buckberger able to get around Anderson. Already has 3 in the night. That one got reversed back, sent towards the middle, knocked down by Ortega. Quick shot, that was blocked in front by Zam. Sent back behind the net. Anderson, feed up to Osborne, off her stick, picked up by Moreland. Over to Ortega, off the boards. Picked up by Fennessy. That one got taken away back by Buzard. That was knocked in front by Ortega. Another great shot attempt that was blocked in front by Lawrence Tech. Off the stick of Fennessy. Loose along the blue line, picked up by Buzard. Hildebrand trying to cut in front. Thought about it, tried to reversal. It was knocked away in front by DiMaggio. Knocked down was Schroeder. Moreland sending it across the boards to McQueen. McQueen lost the handle on that puck. And another taken away by Basha. Off the skates of Moreland. Kostaroff had the one deflected in front. DiMaggio with the pickup. And now DiMaggio working her way into the Panther zone. Through a trio of defenders, quick shot in. It was deflected in front and wide. Almost got a hit from behind. And that puck go out of play. 1:24 left to go in the second period. That one was deflected up and over the glass. Quick shot in by Jacob, another save by Templeton. Only took a couple of seconds off the clock. 1:19 left to go. And that for Lawrence Tech was their 7th shot on goal. They had a total of 9 back in the first period and give Davenport a total of 13 for this second period, and resulting in no goals so far in this second period. It remains a 3-goal lead for Lawrence Tech. Beavis tried to pass. It was knocked in front by Anderson. Beavis trying to work her way around. Quick reverse shot. Save made by Templeton. Under a minute left to go in this second period as this one's cleared away. Jacob sends it over to Benson. Off the stick of Chapman, taken by Buckberger. Anderson lost the stick. Pinned up along the board, sent back to Benson. Dumped back in to Buckberger. Buckberger sends it towards the middle, and a wrist shot. Save made by Templeton. Jordan Beavis did not get all of that wrist shot, and it was a low bouncer, and Templeton with quick reaction was able to make the save. 27 seconds left to go in the second period as Beavis was bidding for the 5th goal for Lawrence Tech and her first of the season. Kept in by Marlin. Sent along the boards. Loose along the blue line. Picked up by Buzar. Little dump in. Stopped there by Hart. So it's the Panthers that are bidding for one more shot on goal opportunity to try to hopefully make this back to where it was earlier, in which is a 2-goal deficit. And they have 11 seconds to do just that. Face off between Buckberger and Buzard, won by Buckberger. Puck still loose. Quick shot and a missed right there by Kostaroff. Another shot in and into the glove of Rachel Hart. That puck was just past the shot opportunity of Kostaroff. Katie Kostaroff, the sophomore from Brighton, Michigan, went to Brighton High School, one of the best programs of hockey in high school thus far. And that is the end of the second period. Not before the hat trick put on for Sophia Buckberger. 3 goals on the night has made it back to a 3-goal lead for Lawrence Tech. So in about 15 minutes, we will return from this second intermission for the third and final period of opening night here at Farmington Hills Ice Arena for Lawrence Tech women's hockey. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Lawrence Tech Sports Network for the third period between Lawrence Tech and Davenport University. Opening night for the women's ice hockey season. 4-1 in favor of Lawrence Tech, courtesy of a hat trick put on by Sophia Bugberger, senior biomedical major from Oakville, Ontario, as we get started in this third period. The one lone goal for Davenport came back in the first period, as we will get an icing to start this third period off. It came by courtesy of Katie Anderson. And that is the lone goal for the Panthers thus far. The Panthers have put on a variety of goals, double-digit shots on goal. But yet Lawrence Tech, control of the puck has been key, as they have 31 faceoffs won compared to the 16, and now a total of 17 by Davenport. That one was knocked in front. Picked up by Buzar. Back loose up in front. Save made by Hart, and is cleared away. The slap shot in by Gabby Basha, and the leg save by Hart. Rachel Hart has been tested a lot today, despite the one lone goal given up. That one sent back nearby center ice. Bugberger bidding for another save made by Templeton. Both these teams early on in that second period put a variety of shots on goals. Gabby Basha, wrist shot in. That was knocked in front, and down goes Jacob. That's the second time that Ava Jacobs taken a shot right to the shin and has gone down. Jacob has one of the goals so far, and she's able to skate off and get a substitute. Sent across for Bukta. And right before they get a shot on goal, Panthers are called for offsides, and we will go the other way. But despite Rachel Hart and all the incredible saves she has made thus far, give credit to the LTU defense, because they have put their bodies on the line and stepping in front of a lot of hard shots put in courtesy of the Panthers. And Ava Jacob has definitely done the worst of that. Took a slap shot early on in that second period, then made a great stick save later on when she came back on the ice. And that time she took a wrist shot right to probably the same area. Good control behind the net by Moreland. Sent across, but it's off the stick, Fennessy. Sent back by Osborne, picked up by DiMaggio. Great stick work around, able to get around two defenders. DiMaggio trying to work her way in, got hit from behind. Sent back towards the middle, right for the legs of Fennessy and taken away. Player down on the ice for Davenport, and they will stop play. And that is Morgan Osborne, who is down right now. Osborne took a very nasty fall after Teresa DiMaggio was able to get around. Training staff is out there immediately. Morgan Osborne is a freshman from Caledonia, Michigan. A Michigan native. It was a nasty spill for the time being. 18:01 left to go. So far, between Lawrence Tech and Davenport, they have shared just about one shot on goal apiece. Osborne trying to will herself back to her feet. Osborne definitely shaken up. When you take a nasty spill like that, it is definitely unforgiving when you land right on the ice. And Osborne's able to get back up, so a good sign. And we wish for the best for Morgan Osborne. She's able to work her way back to the bench. It was great stick work by Teresa DiMaggio. Able to weave her way around Osborne and then the nasty fall. Able to work her way not for one but two defenders just to get deep within the Panther zone. Face-off will be inside Davenport's side of the rink. Face-off is going to be taken back. Another hard hit along the boards. Arm is up for the penalty, and right before a shot goes on goal, Davenport is going to have their third power play of the game. And they are going to send Kathleen Fennessy to the box for the hit along the boards. Kathleen Fennessy, a freshman newcomer, a nursing major, and from Homer Glen, Illinois. So third power play by the technicality for Davenport. Fourth penalty issued to Lawrence Tech. Good shot in, wide of the net. Sent along the perimeter, back to the line for Schroeder. Zam goes cross to Bucar. Shot in, save made by Hart. And the last penalty kill for Lawrence Tech, they definitely did their best to squander it. And once they were down 5-on-3, worked their way back to full strength. And Rachel Hart was a huge courtesy of that. Across for Schroeder, low shot, it was knocked in front. Zam trying to send it back towards the middle, it's deflected, and it goes back towards center ice. Picked up by Buca. Got past, picked up by Zam. That one got too loose in front. Jacob tried to clear it, but it was brought back in. That one just went right in front of the net. That one was deflected at the line off the shoulder of Alyssa Buzar and out of play. .17:01 left to go. 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the power play for Davenport. Lone goal for the Panthers thus far was the Katie Anderson goal back in the first period. That was at full strength on both sides. Loose puck up for grabs. Moreland trying to clear it. It was knocked in front. Pinned along the boards. A good battle for it, trying to jab it out. Kostarov with a shot in. Save made by Hart. Loose puck underneath. And it's going to be cleared away. Uzar playing the Panthers, get set up. Long pass up to the skates of Ainsley Skinner. Off the stick of Hildebrand. Loose puck again up for grabs. That one goes into, that one looked to be up over the net. The officials must have not saw it, but play resumes. Again off the stick of Hildebrand, able to regain it. Good defense put on by Moreland. Sent back towards the line. Another great penalty kill put on. Save made by Hart. Another shot in. That one skips behind the net. That one just got past Skinner. Knocked down by Fennessy right out of the penalty box. Knocked down by McQueen. Advance pass up to DiMaggio. DiMaggio right in front. Save made by Templeton. Kept in by Moreland. Moreland, this is going to be another power play coming as Kosterov got her with the stick hold. So right after the penalty kill for Lawrence Tech, they will be given a power play, and this will be their 6th. Lawrence Tech already has 3 power play goals on the night, courtesy of Sophia Bugberger. That is the hat trick for her. There's a loose stick on the ice. Trying to work their way back. 15:22 left to go. What has been a pretty good, exciting opening night for some hockey. Farmington Hills Ice Arena, the house of all things Lawrence Tech. Benson sends it across for Jacob. Jacob shot in, deflected in front. Save made by Templeton. Athena Chapman was trying to knock it free. but Templeton was able to keep things in front. Officials are having a discussion. They're going to pause the face-off, and the line judge is going to head over to the scorer's desk. A little brief pause in play here. And now the scoreboards in the arena have shut off. It appears there might have been something wrong with the clocks. They did not start it appears that they did not have the power play clock running. So now they will let it go off to a certain amount of seconds, and they will take off only 9 seconds. So everything's reset for the time being. 15-12 left to go. A minute 51 left on the power plays. Everything's back to reset. Wickley out to Jacob. Slap shot in. That one's wide of the net. Kept in by Benson. She got tripped up a bit. Loose puck. Picked up by Buca. Good block in front by Bebus. Around the backside of the net. Now Sarah Benson. Got hit from behind by Buca. Picked up by Buckberger. Sent back to the line. Jacob gives it to Bebus. Quick shot deflected in front. Leg stopped by Templeton, and that one's cleared away. Jacob with a pickup. Two lower side players nearly collided. Zam trying to take advantage of that. Panthers had the possession, but it was dumped in. Almost kind of a missed opportunity there for a possible, but there's another shot opportunity, and Hart is forced to make the glove stop. Davenport in their last few penalty kill opportunities, they've definitely been putting the pressure on, trying to catch Lawrence Tech off guard for a quick shorthanded goal. And they definitely needed down by 3. They had the score within 2 for most of the match. Their face-off won by Lawrence Tech. They had 30 plus going into the beginning of this third period. It is a race for puck possession. Able to get around McQueen is Hildebrand. Good hit along the boards by Moreland, but this is going to be a penalty coming up. And for the remaining 16 seconds, as they will get Caitlin Moreland. She goes to the penalty box. So for the remaining 16 seconds, it will be 4-on-4, and then Davenport will have the power play after that. Caitlin Moreland, a sophomore media communications major from San Marino, California. Schroeder able to dump it back in. Picked up by Benson. Gives way to Jacob. Chapman got pinned along the boards. Quick shot in is wide of the net. Kostarov out of the penalty box. Bugberger didn't get a lot on that clearing try. Dumped back in by Ducar rather. Schroeder. Quick wrist shot. Knocked out in front, and Hart able to corral it. Quick line change for Lawrence Tech. Couple of subs in and out for Davenport as they look to take advantage of this power play. Blue Devils have been able to stop all the power play opportunities for the Panthers so far. A lot of clearing chance. That one was deflected and into the bench. So we'll have to redo the faceoff. .52 left to go in a 4-1 game. Face-off is up for grabs. It'll be won by Davenport as Katie Anderson, who has the lone goal for the Panthers, was able to give it off to Gabby Basha. Basha able to make one defender miss, then lost the puck. Anderson with the pickup. Around to the far side, Bizarre, Anderson. Around for Basha, quick shot in, save made. Picked up again, loose puck in front is wide of the net. Abby Courtney dumps it back off for Bizarre, sends it far over. Quick wrist shot, knocked down in front, another great stop. That time it was Ortega with the leg save. That one sent back towards center ice. 25 seconds left to go on the Panther power play. Abby Courtney. Good pressure along by Ortega. Good takeaway by DiMaggio as Courtney was trying to set it in front of the goal. Cleared away. And another great penalty kill put on by the Blue Devils as they squandered all the power play opportunities for Davenport. Both teams back to full strength. That was knocked down off the leg of Buckberger. Skinner trying to clear it, was stopped up by Moreland. And that one's taken away by Morgan Osborne. Great to see her back on the ice rink after she took a nasty fall a few minutes ago. Zam, shot was deflected up front and right into the glove of Rachel Hart. So after the penalty kill on both sides, and give Lawrence Tech a total of 4 shots on goal so far and give Davenport 5 at this point. Make that number 6 as they put that one in for a face-off inside Blue Devil territory. Face-off is going to be won by Davenport. Sydney Buca. Long pass, got past Zam. Jacob tried to reverse it. Zam with another chance and a save made by Hart. The puck was bouncing all over the place and Zam was able to get a shot off. That shot went wide. Osborne back to the point. Shot in, got redirected. Picked up by Buckberger. Again, another shot. That one's high and bouncing towards the boards. Now a takeaway. Buckberger, she has 3 on the night. Pressured by Schroeder. It'll work her way around now to the backside of the net. Buca was able to clear it. Knocked down. Jacob, a quick shot. Knocked out in front by Buckberger. And a near good redirect. Ortega on the retreat. Off the stick of Beavis. Alyssa Buzar try to send it towards the net. It'll regain it around the backside. Taken away by DiMaggio. Loose puck up for grabs. Taken by Ortega. Beavis with a good redirect towards center ice, but nobody home for Lawrence Tech. Another loose puck up for grabs. Jordan Beavis trying to work her way around. Got pressured. Quick shot. Arm save made by Templeton. That one got past Marlin. And again, Ortega has to be on the run. That one got past. A quick shot in by Basha was redirected. Cutting in front was Schroeder. Sent it towards the net, but it was wide. Picked up by Abby Courtney. Both teams in the midst of a change. Basha got pressured along, and there was a great takeaway by DiMaggio. She gets it right back after she attempted the pass. DiMaggio for a trio of defenders. Puck was knocked loose. Taken by Kostaroff. Knocked back in by Benson. Past the blue line, Kostarov. Knocked down in front. Benson is able to corral it. Loose puck again. Taken by Abby Courtney. Backing up was Basha, trying to wait for her teammates to get back on sides. Dumps it in. Lawrence Tech looks to take back control. Good pass along the boards. Buckberger able to get around one defender. Buckberger trying to go between the legs and was knocked down in front. Trying to add some style on already the hat trick night. Ava Jacob feeds up to Budberger, but was sent back. And now Amy Zam in a foot race with Ortega. Zam got knocked down. Anderson, that shot went wide. That was actually off the stick of Hildebrand. Fennessy got pinned up along the boards. Loose puck again up for grabs. McQueen trying to clear it. Kept in by Schroeder. That shot went wide. That went in front. Hart had to get the glove down in order to make the stop. .6:54 left to go. One of the Davenport players went down in the process. And once more, that was Morgan Osborne. It's a great thing that we're seeing her back in the ice because she took a nasty fall early on, about 15 minutes into the contest, but great to see her back on the skating rink. Skinner dumps it back in, shot across off the leg of Hart as it was redirected in front. Another one sent in, taken away by Buckberger. Full head of steam. That one hit the official, the line judge, and a trio of skaters collided. Dumped back, Bashuk, wrist shot off the. It was saved for the moment, but it crosses the line, and Gabby Bashuk has made it 4-2. Rachel Hart had the save made, but it was off the shoulder, and it just crossed the line before she could keep it in play. A lot of calamity happened before that goal happened. Sophia Buckberger on the breakaway tried to get it off the boards, but the puck ran right into the linesman, and that gave the opening for Davenport. And then Gabby Basha, with a little bit of luck, was able to get it off the save attempt. It is back to a 2-goal deficit for the Panthers as Gabby Basha gets her first goal of the season. Abby Courtney, that one got in front. They will not call the icing. Gabby Basha last year led Davenport with goals with a total of 5. She gets her first. And the arm does go up for the high stick. So that will be a turnover. We go back to nearby center ice. 5:41 left to go in this game of opening night for women's hockey. Both these teams will match up once more tomorrow afternoon around 3:30 in Grand Rapids. Linesman making sure everybody was set. And now another possible takeaway. Amy Zan, she got pinned up against the boards. It's another loose puck battle along the boards. Zam giving chase along with Ortega. It's a puck battle behind the net. Taken away by Moreland. A good hit check along the boards. Now the open opportunity. DiMaggio, quick shot. Save made by Templeton. Another chance, and Templeton makes another stop. The goal nearly came off the bearings, and they actually did call a penalty on that play, and it's going against Abby Courtney, the sophomore from Brighton. So for the 7th penalty against Davenport and the 6th power play for Lawrence Tech. With 5:03 left to go in this game, Lawrence Tech will have the opportunity to regain a 3-goal lead. Fennessy, that one was off the leg of the linesman. Cutting in front was Moreland. Shot in towards the net. Loose puck, and it's picked up by Hildebrand. Hildebrand was able to get around Ortega. Quick shot. Loose puck in front. And Buca was not able to get a shot off on it. Players are down nearby the boards, and they blow the play dead, and this will be another penalty coming. And having to be restrained from the pact is Kathleen Fennessy. And the penalty is called against Fennessy for the cross check. So for the remaining 1:31 left, it will be 4-on-4. So Davenport will only have a power play for 30 seconds worth after this 4-on-4 battle. Four and a half minutes left to go. Puck is sent back. Buzar with the pickup. Taken away by Benson. Good pass along the boards to Buckberger. Good battle with Hildebrand. Chapman got pinned up with Buca. Puck is pinned. Sent back towards center ice. Sent back by Jacob. Buzar, quick shot. Save made by Hart. As she holds on to it, we will have a face-off in the Lawrence Tech zone. Now Davenport, for the 3rd straight period, has put on double-digit shots on goal. 11 in the first, 15 in the second period, and so far 11 here in this 3rd period. So the Panthers trying so hard to get back into this game, and they're within 2 goals worth. Lawrence Tech, their closest shot. Good arm save by Hart. Their closest chance of double-digit shots on goal was back in the 2nd period. They actually matched first with 9 apiece. Good stop in front by DiMaggio. Taken away by Beavis. Some good stick work. Able to get through a trio of defenders, but Anderson was able to knock it away. And now Katie Anderson. She has one of the goals for the Panthers. Anderson gives it off. And a mishandle by Zam. Amy Zam had a good shot attempt, but it was just off the stick. Panthers were so close, but they will get about 30 seconds worth of power play time with the man advantage. DiMaggio is able to clear it. Skinner crosses the line. Deep within that corner. Shot in towards the net, was deflected in front. Penalty kill is over for Lawrence Tech. Both teams back to full strength with 2.5 minutes left to go in this game. Fennessy trying to jab that puck free. Still loose. Up for anybody's grabs. Fennessy trying to clear it. Kept in play by the Panthers. Quick shot in. And it was just high over the net by Hildebrand. Skinner, another shot try. That was knocked in front. Hart leans out to make the glove stop. So give the Panthers all the credit. They are putting as many shots as they can towards the net. And if it's one thing that Lawrence Tech has led so well thus far, it has been the faceoffs. They had 31 coming into this third period. But definitely Davenport has been putting the pressure on Rachel Hart in the defense. 2:02 left to go. 4-2 in favor of Lawrence Tech. The hat trick for Sophia Buckberger and 1 goal for Ava Jacob. And almost a near takeaway for Beebus as Anderson fell down for the moment. Ortega with the dump in. Puck up for grabs, sent back towards center ice. Off Ortega, Osborne got deflected in front. Osborne trying to get towards the net. That shot is high and into the net. A minute 30 left to go. This game has been rather close from the very start. The largest lead has only been up to 3. Lawrence Tech had a 3-0 lead, and then Katie Anderson put one in for the Panthers, and then it was 4-1, courtesy of the hat trick goal by Sophia Buckberger, and then 1 goal in by Gabby Basha. Fort Davenport has made this back to a 2-goal lead for the Blue Devils. Puck is up for grabs, taken away by Zam. That one was deflected, knocked down by Osborne. Off the shoulder, and another save by Hart as she holds on to it. Rachel Hart with another spectacular save in the critical moments. Hart back in the second period on a 5-on-3 situation. Made an acrobatic save with the glove, and that time she was able to knock off the multiple shot attempts of the Panthers. 1:09 left to go. Taken by Jacob, sent far to Fedesi, but lost the handle. Basha sends back to the point. Skinner, a quick shot off the knee of Buckberger. Under a minute left to go. Buckberger with the dump in. Ran into Anderson. Skinner will take control. Sends it over to Kostarov. Uzar tried to clear it. Up there was Benson. It was almost a near offsides. Panthers will have control. Off Kostarov, and that was going to be cleared back, but knocked down by Buzar. Basha was knocked down by Ortega. One last shot attempt. And this one will be cleared away, and that is how the first game of the second ever season for Lawrence Tech is finished. 4-2 the final here tonight at Farmington Hills Ice Arena. A hat trick put on by Sophia Buckberger, the senior from Oakville, Ontario, and 1 goal put in by Ava Jacob has resulted in the first win of the season for the Blue Devils. A 4-2 victory here tonight over Davenport. The Panthers put on 2 goals, 1 in the first and 1 in the third period. Both these teams will look to regroup as they will face off tomorrow afternoon around 3:30 p.m. at Patterson Ice Arena in Grand Rapids. So for John Stowe here on the Lawrence Tech Sports Network, we say so long from Farmington Hills, and we'll see you right back here for all things Lawrence Tech athletics.